Hello everyone. God bless you. This is Chika Amadi and also Pastor Chika Amadi, whichever one you prefer. I am here as a CEO of Family Mediation Center Limited. We are a non-profit organization that support families who are in need, who support parents, who support men and women who are in need, who may be going through child protection issues or safeguarding. Most of you are aware of what I'm talking about. You are aware that the proportion of our black people and ethnic minority people whose children are in care have been taken away from home far outnumbers any other ethnicity. So I've been supporting families, I've been advocating, I've been attending child protection, child in need conferences aiming at supporting families. But I have discovered that it's better we create awareness of the issues that expose families to local authority intervention. So that's why I'm here today. So this is a very important, crucial information I want to share with us. It's not as an alarm, but this video is just to inform you and to invite you to join our parental classes. It will help you. Okay, let's go. As you are aware, in the UK, there are statutory duties on local authorities to promote the best interest of children under 18 under Children's Act 1989. Every local authority has a responsibility to ensure children are safe, and so they have legal rights to intervene in families and also remove a child or children where there is a manifest risk or continuing risk to those children, risk of harm to such a child or children. So they have a right to intervene in families. As you also know, I have said earlier on that statistics show that black kids are most at risk of being made subject of care order. And I have been supporting these families, most families affected by this issue up and down the UK. I've been advocating for them. A child in need plan may be drawn up if it is felt that further support is needed for a child, but there is no risk of continuing harm. So there are two issues there. There's child protection issues. There is child in need issues. There's also safeguarding. Safeguarding has to do with school. Child in need plan is where a local authority discovered that the child needs support and not to be removed, support. So they remain with their parents, but the local authority will help. It could be issues of their health, could be accommodation, or maybe just to help them. But child protection is different. Child protection is where a child is drawn up, where a child is taken away from the family. Most times, so at times, is where there is a plan. There will be a plan in place. That's where there is a belief that there is a risk or continuing risk of harm to such a child or children. So child protection plan will be in place. Most times, the local authority, that is social workers, will work with the parents to do this. But majority of the times where they think there's manifest risk, such children will be taken away to foster carers while the conferences are going on. And we don't want to go there. So why do we need parental classes for our African, Caribbean, and ethnic minority families? One, why is it necessary? Why am I doing this? As somebody who have been standing up for people for how many years, both as a non-councillor and when I was a councillor. Even right now, I still have meetings. Yesterday, 2 days ago, I had a conference on behalf of a family whose 2 kids were taken away, 2 years now. On last Friday, I had another meeting where those children have not been taken away, but it's the conference is going on. So this thing, don't say, well, I know what I'm doing, it will not be me. Most of these parents who are caught up have lived here for years. Some of them are new in the country. They are good parents. They are doing the best. But listen to some of the reasons why local authority intervene in families. One of them may be, most of us come to settle in the UK, bringing along with us our different cultures and traditions, many of which collide with our newfound home here in the UK and in Europe, in the Western world. So to fully integrate, we will encourage you in this training. We'll give you tools to help you acquaint yourselves with the way of the living of United Kingdom. Number two, many of us were erroneously meant to believe that parenting has no manual until we arrived here and noticed that the reason why many families come into contact with child protection and safeguarding agencies are very minor issues. Some of these include, one, neglect. You know, at times things we migrants don't see as neglect is seen as neglect in the UK. So some of them in our culture where we grew up, they are not considered neglect. But in this culture, it is considered as that neglecting children. So what are those things? These are things we are going to be discussing. Number four, chastisement. Discipline is a huge area. It's a huge area. Majority of the children taken away were as a result of chastisement. What is appropriate? What is reasonable? And some parents have been locked up just because of this. So we want to help you to avoid that, to understand what is appropriate, to understand what is appropriate chastisement or discipline. Number five, domestic violence. This impacts on children, and a lot of parents, when they have their conflict, they don't think about the children and the impact. And what happens is that parents may just be arguing, and the children will go and make disclosures in schools. They tell their teachers, or they tell the doctor, or the doctor see marks on the body of the child, and the issue starts. So we're going to, these are the areas we are covering. We are an issue of cruelty. What we term as not cruel in the eyes of the law may be cruel. Now, lack of understanding of mental health issues among children and young people. Most of us don't even understand the issue of mental health issues. We don't know the difference between mental health issues and psychological or psychiatric issues. And we don't even know that some of them affect the children, especially mental health can affect children. So we are going to be looking at that. Another issue that brings families into the knowledge of local authorities at times could be cultural issues and belief systems. You know, like some of us may not be aware, FGM, female genital mutilation. These are a very big area as well. Number 9 is lack of understanding and emotional connection with our children. You know, we Africans, we black ethnic minorities, we love our children, we care for them, we provide them with everything. But at times we are not really connected emotionally and mentally. But we are giving them everything. We are giving them clothing, sound education, chocolate, and whatever you name them. But emotionally, we may be disconnected. We are going to be teaching you how to connect more with your children. And number 10 is we also promote teaching children to understand family values, setting boundaries, and all these things. We are going to be doing. You can visit our website to read up more at www.universityofhamney.com. Hamney as in HARMONY.com. universityofhamney.com. We support our black parents by training them in these areas, aimed at helping them to explore and understand issues around emotional and mental connection, lack of which leads children to making disclosures that can incriminate the parents. Some of the topics we will cover include understanding mental health issues among children, creating conducive atmosphere for children, and understanding family values. And also we are going to be looking at, very importantly, legal position on chastisement, what is appropriate. And also we look at setting boundaries. You know, there's a saying that says, prevention is better than cure. What we're trying to do is to prevent families colliding with the law. and coming into contact with local authorities. So I encourage you, I recommend this training for you parents that have attended it. If you go on our website, you see a lot of feedbacks. They are amazing. They are amazing. The results are second to none. So register for our next class. Places get filled up so quickly. So I encourage you to take it up, especially as children are going back to school soon. So take it up. You can call us or contact us on 0208 861 0772. I will repeat that, 0208 861 0772. Or you can email us at family mediation center, one word, at yahoo.com. Family mediation center, center CENTRA, at yahoo.com. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Until then, this is Chika Amadi. Bye.